Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. When it comes to therapy, there is a lot of hard work and dedication involved. Some of you may be out there considering going to therapy for yourself, but I just wanted to let you know it isn't always a cakewalk. So today I wanted to share with you guys 5 hard truths about going to therapy. Hard truth number 1, someone is about to know more about you than you, which can be scary as I don't know what at first. When you have someone who knows you more than you know yourself, it can be intimidating and really scary, especially when you're in the room with someone and it feels like they're reading you from right to left or left to right, so to speak. It is very challenging, but it can also be very rewarding as well. Hard truth number 2. Sometimes you don't always leave the therapy session feeling better than when you came into the therapy session. Some of the topics can be really challenging. So you might have had a tough week and you come in looking to vent and, you know, hear some good news, but there might be a little bit more that you have to work on, so it can be a little discouraging at times. You don't always leave your session feeling 100% better than when you first entered it. Number 3. A lot of what we're dealing with now stems from things that we have dealt with in the past. So a lot of times you have to go backwards to get forward. It can feel like a setback at times, but trust me and trust your therapist. They know what's best for you. They're going back and they're unpacking that baggage to see how they can help you with moving forward. Number 4. Sometimes you can in fact outgrow your therapist. This has happened to me once in the past, I would say 3 years. I found that I had outgrown my therapist. I wasn't progressing as much as I had been in my previous sessions. It felt like there was a disconnect somewhere in our sessions. She had shared with me that she was actually going through something as well, and I felt like that may have been impacting our sessions just a little bit. So it is possible for you and your therapist to just fall out of sync. Completely okay for you to be honest with your therapist and say, hey, I feel like I'm not progressing as much as I should have been or as I previously was. And having that honest, open communication like, hey, I think I want to try to find somebody that's a little bit of a better fit for me. That brings us to hard truth number 5. When you're looking for a new therapist or dealing with a new therapist, change is difficult. You feel like you're starting over. I dealt with this a lot where I just felt like I kept having to start over with a new therapist, and it can be discouraging and frustrating to have to retell the same stories over and over again, or to feel like you have to relive traumatic events over and over and over again. But trust me, it's worth it. Stay the course. Being in therapy, I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for therapy. I wouldn't be able to be as open and honest with myself, which is super important when dealing with other people, is that you know yourself. Therapy can be both very challenging and rewarding at the same time. It's all about what you bring to your experience. So even though I share with you these 5 hard truths today, there's nothing that I would recommend more when you're starting out on your mental health journey but to go to a therapist. Thank you for joining me today, guys, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, bye.